Skinny Hardaway Southern T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. When y'all roll on in, hit that like button. Hit that like button for your boys. Y'all roll on in. Today I'm here with with an informational T. This is concerning Deontay Wilder and Jonnie Rice. Two heavyweights. Two fighters in the heavyweight division. Everybody know Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder has been out of action since his last fight, versus Tyson Fury. And Jonnie Rice, in his last fight, he was seen victorious over Michael Coffey. Jonnie Rice was one of those heavyweights that's been on the rise. You know what I mean? As of late, Jonnie Rice is a veteran. Jonnie Rice is a veteran heavyweight. One of those guys. Another one of those guys. Who's been hard pressed. To get opportunities. Type deal. And when they do get opportunities, it's almost never. It's almost never. It's almost never set out for them to win. You know what I mean? Uphill climb, but Jonnie Rice is finally, climbing that hill. Jonnie Rice is coming out two upset victories, over Michael Coffey. In the fight before that, he faced off against F.A. Ajagba. He took F.A. Ajagba, 12 rounds. He took F.A. Ajagba the distance in his last fight. You know what I mean? It happens more often now, It happens more often now if a job will go to different distance. But when he did it, it was a few far in between. But Jonnie Rice, he was doing the interview yesterday. He actually did the interview, on my platform, Southern T Boxing and Sports. Shout out to Jonnie Rice, for coming through and showing his brother support on my birthday. So shout out my guy Jonnie Rice. Greatly appreciate that, fam. Greatly appreciate that. That means a lot. That mean a lot. That mean a lot for me to you. That means a lot to your brother, Jonnie Rice. He said a lot in this interview. He said a whole lot in this interview, but something in particular that Jonnie Rice said stood out that caught my attention. Jonnie Rice was just speaking, on about his trials and his tribulations, within boxing. And Jonnie Rice mentioned that how in boxing, it's like I kind of just stated, he never seems to get, quote unquote easy fights. He never seemed to get fights where, they're set up, for him to win. He said he's always been faced with, tough fights, what I mean, throughout his whole career. So he's used to it. Jonnie Rice is currently with the PBC. He has 2 fights left on his current deal with the PBC. So Jonnie Rice is awaiting fight placement for the PBC, and he mentioned Deontay Wilder. He said, "Man, it's a big deal. The heavyweight division is back. Now that Deontay Wilder is back, y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button when you roll on in. Greatly appreciate. I see people in here, but y'all not hitting the like button. You know what I mean? Hit that like button for your boy. Greatly appreciate it." He said the heavyweight division is back. He said that he's saying that the Deontay Wilder came back, and now the heavyweight division is back, and he would love, to get that opportunity to be the first guy to fight Deontay Wilder in his comeback fight. You know what I mean? He said, "You got myself coming off these 2 wins, these 2 upset wins. You got Deontay Wilder who's getting right back, into the flow of things. You know what I mean? He was like, I'd be a good fight. You know what I mean, for Deontay Wilder to get Deontay Wilder to test." And he said that he's going in, to win this fight. Y'all do your boy a favor when y'all come on in, whether y'all go come it or not. Hit that like button for your boy. Greatly appreciate it. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So if you just following through or whatnot, smash that like button for your boy. But Jonnie Rice said that Wilder needs, a fight to get him back, in the mix, and he will be more than happy to oblige Deontay Wilder. Not only did he say he will be open to the fight, He said that he welcomes the fight and it will be an honor to face, Deontay Wilder. Jonnie Rice has sparred some of the best heavyweights in boxing, in range from Tyson Fury all the way down from Jerry Anderson. You know what I mean? To Joe Joyce, to Michael Hunter. You know what I mean? Jonnie Rice. He's one. I guess he's one of those guys you would call a late bloomer. You know what I mean? He said a lot, and a lot of that contributed to him not taking the sport as serious as he should have earlier, and also him jumping on some opportunities that he probably shouldn't have jumped on. Being a young guy in the game. But Jonnie Rice said now he has learned from all his past mistakes and he's taking the game, a lot more serious, ever since this Michael Coffey, situation type deal. If you unfamiliar with it, Jonnie Rice upset the American hero, Michael Coffey, twice. Knocked him out the first time. He got the unanimous decision the second time. And Jonnie Rice's career, is going nowhere but up, from here. And what will be, I think this is a perfect fight. What would be a better fight, a better opportunity for a guy like Jonnie who wants to fight, who wants the opportunity, than to fight Deontay Wilder, in a comeback fight. I think it's an interesting fight. If you go on with by the styles of the fight, Jonnie Rice is the kind of boxer who would bring Deontay Wilder, some form of problems, a good boxer with, solid power. You know what I mean? I think it'll be a highly interesting fight. You know what I mean? And shout out Jonnie Rice for being open to this idea, because not many people, a lot of people say they want to fight Deontay Wilder, but when Jonnie Rice said, I really believe that he really wants to fight Wilder, he really is open, you know what I mean, to this idea. But if you want to check it out yourself, to hear from the horse's mouth, you could go to my YouTube page, Southern T Boxing and Sports, because this live interview was done, on my page, where Jonnie Rice said he want to fight. He would like to fight Deontay Wilder, and it will be an honor for him to fight. You know what I mean? Deontay Wilder. True thing, Jonnie Rice is 15-6, but he's coming off 2 upset wins again. This guy was more of a late bloomer, but he's now put his bid in on the table, and he's a PBC guy. Wilder is a PBC guy, so this very well could be a fight. You know what I mean? That happens. Now he's put his bid in the Wilder sweepstakes. So I think Jonnie Rice will be a perfect comeback fight for, Deontay Wilder, and I think this would be a perfect opportunity for Jonnie Rice to prove himself to the world and, to show what he got. But again, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. That's all I got. Skin the Hardaway 7T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future, but just the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.